A knee internal rotation passive range hold is going to be an exercise that helps close the gap between how much passive range of motion or flexibility you have and how much strength and ownership or active range of motion that you have of your full range of motion. So I like to do these manually. So you're going to go ahead and grab your foot on the outside, pull it up, and then pull it in to get your shin to rotate in. Meanwhile, you're gonna take your other arm, wrap it in between your hamstring and your calf, and grab your calf muscle and pull. So you're kind of getting a little bit of movement here and a little bit of movement here to really pull into that internal range of motion. You should not feel pinching on the inside of the knee. It should not be super uncomfortable. If it is, we don't want to push into that closing angle sensations. You should feel a nice deep or gentle stretch on the outside. That is what we are going to do at the end range. So you're going to pull into that stretching sensation. From here, you are going to then contract your muscles like you are trying to move yourself deeper into this motion. Because what you're going to do is let go of your hands and try to maintain that position without losing an inch or a fraction of an inch of range of motion. So if I have lots of flexibility, I can pull myself really deep into this movement. Then as I let go, my foot might slowly come back to here. That would be a huge deficit between my ranges of motion, but that might be where you start. What you want to think about is slowly releasing the support. So come into that movement, contract those muscles, which are going to be the inside back hamstring, inside of the knee here. Contract those muscles, slowly release your support, try to maintain the position, and then perform for the prescribed amount of time, 5, 10, 20, 30 seconds, whatever your program tells you. As you're doing this, you might fatigue and you might see your knee kind of drift back. That's okay if it happens, but I want you to put the brakes on it and fail as slowly as possible. So fail out of the position. That is what a passive range hold is. It's essentially failing out of the range of motion of your extreme range of motion. So once again, pull into that range of motion, contract, slowly release, and hold for the prescribed amount of time. You should not feel any pinching or pain on the inside of the knee. You should just feel those muscles working. You're gonna repeat for the prescribed sets or reps as your program says with the amount of rest you need in between. But as you progress, you should feel that you are able to let go and see less and less movement and less falling out of that position as you practice these more to show that you are gaining more access and control of your passive range of motion.